Welcome to show number 2 of Adopting Bitcoin 2024.
News updates. It's week number 2. It's great to be back.
Yeah.
It's great to be sitting here Monday, midday, just afternoon, and
Way more professional today.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we've got the multicolored bull.
Yeah.
Just in front of us here, just for good luck.
We've even got name tags. Look at this. We've got Handsome Charlie over there.
I didn't vote for Handsome Charlie.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, okay. Week number 2 today, we're going to be talking about speakers that we have.
Yes.
We covered logistics last week, so how to get to the venue, the dates, the side events that are available, and we want to talk a little bit about what should you expect at Adopting Bitcoin.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, okay. So our number 1 speaker is known throughout. His name is Joel.
Pupusas G.
In the house. No, Pupusas G is a incredible human being, a person who's been educating the whole country on how to use Bitcoin in terms of its technical aspect.
He's a fantastic educator here in El Salvador. He can speak English and Spanish, Salvadoreño, and he is going around and visiting schools and making the boring stuff of Bitcoin fun for students. That is his mission. And
this guy is Pupusas G. He's behind Node Nation. It's a large. Now it's an organization that is doing lots, but he's the front man for it, going to secondary schools across the country, teaching them how to use nodes, teaching them the nuts and bolts of Bitcoin, and he's a deep grasp of the technical side as well as the philosophical side.
Yeah,
great person to come and listen to.
Yeah, if you want to learn about some techniques to make Bitcoin more fun for students, if you're a teacher, then come and listen and see what this guy has to say, because even though that face is deadly serious, he makes learning fun for his students.
Yeah.
And we follow his Twitter profile regularly, and we see him doing some really innovative things to make complicated concepts really simple, to do with the Lightning Network, to do with mining, and just Bitcoin in general.
Yeah, we get to see Pupusas very often. He comes up to Berlin quite a lot, so we interact with him. He brings up his toys. He brought a vending machine last time connected to Ellen Bits, and he was serving M&Ms as we were recording our podathon.
Oh yeah, the 12-hour podathon.
The 12-hour podathon.
He was on it. It was awesome.
He was one of the first person to come and give classes here in Berlin well over a year ago now. So he's been a close associate here in Berlin, but he's nationwide. He's nationwide, Pupusas G, and he went through the Kubo Plus program, which is a program by the Bitcoin office. Stacey Herbert has led that. And the cohort that came out that graduated through Kubo Plus were fantastic, amazing, really, really gifted individuals and a really strong team. They formed some really strong relationships between themselves. And Pupusas was one of the leaders there, and he's showing his leadership skills and attributes and his willingness to take on responsibility by teaching kids across the nation with Node Nation. So do come have a chat with Pupusas. If you want to be able to speak with all the speakers, you can get the privileged access ticket as well. Yeah, so that's a feature if you wanted to do that. But even if you don't get the privileged access ticket, you might bump into him, and you can definitely listen to his talk.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter if you are not, because this guy has got some great knowledge, and he's got a lot of tips and tricks to share. I've actually seen something he does with the Lightning Network that I'm really keen to make for up here. This guy's a legend. He travels a lot just for Bitcoin. Yeah,
we saw him at the market last Sunday, and he's just full of passion, full of
genuine guy.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to see a genuine guy, come to adopt him.
Can we get the camera? We have Joel, a local Salvadoreño, on the desk for us today, and it is awesome. Stoked.
We've been waiting for someone who can deal with the cameras and the audio and the visual here, because the studio is pretty professional, and he's just taking it like a fish to water, as they say.
Analogy. It's pouring with rain at the moment. The sound is not as bad as it could be, so we're really grateful to have young Salvadoreño helping us out today. Very exciting.
Huge.
So, speaking of this special ticket, Charlie, ticket prices are going to go up at the end of the month. There is a coupon code right there. So, if you want to come, buy now, and you'll need to pay in Bitcoin. There are no fiat dollar sales here. So, it's something you need to make a move on.
Quickly,
yeah.
Yeah, as at the end of the month, then prices go up every time. There's coupon codes for you to sign up. So, book your ticket, book your flights.
What's this other ticket?
The privileged access ticket is something. It's something new.
Right?
It's brand new, and we need to talk about it. The privileged access ticket is for people who want direct contact with speakers, sponsors, and other privileged access ticket holders.
Okay.
You get to go onto the mezzanine, which is a unique view onto the main stage, which is just looking over the art exhibition as well.
Okay, I got an interesting question as a goer to these things. Normally I can bump into a lot of these speakers just wandering around. Is that still going to be available this year?
Absolutely.
Okay,
of course. Speakers are going to be there. I mean, known Bitcoiners, you pretty much get to talk to everyone, which is the beauty.
Okay.
The thing about the mezzanine is that you might be able to sit down, be able to get into deeper conversations with these individuals. You also get a really high quality buffet and order some nice drinks, whether it's cocktails or whether it's your fizzy water or whatever. There's a concierge service, so if you need any services, if you need to set up a podcast for whatever reason,
sounds like I need a tuxedo.
It's a Bitcoin conference. But some people want a full package, full experience where you don't have to worry about having to pay for food. You come, you're treated, the way you should be, as everyone is, but you get some unique views and unique perspectives that you might not be able to get as a general access goer.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, unique perspectives. How about we talk about speaker number 2 today?
Pierre Rochard.
Yeah. This is a guy that is going to be a hot topic here in El Salvador because mining is becoming such a massive topic. Grid management is becoming a massive topic. Energy consumption with AI and Bitcoin is becoming a massive topic.
It's huge. Pierre is at the forefront of energy production in Texas and energy mining.
So tell me about Riot, because he's associated with Riot.
Riot platforms.
Yeah, you've told me a little piece of information which I thought was pretty cool.
Okay, so Riot, they've been going for a good few years. It's pretty huge. It's from the best of my knowledge, a publicly traded company.
Right.
And Texas in general eats up about 20% of Bitcoin mining, if my figures are correct. If not 20%, a significant portion of Bitcoin mining comes from Texas. ERCOT is the Texas grid, and it's an independent grid from the rest of the United States.
That's the piece of information I was looking for.
Free of regulation. So it is a Bitcoin heaven down in Texas, and Pierre is at the forefront, being able to see how it's working.
Right.
I
believe Texas has had some really good success with Bitcoin mining, managing grid management and stuff like that. So it's going to be really interesting to come and listen to a person like this. I'm really excited that mining is a bit more of a topic this year at adopting. Hopefully that will attract a slightly different crowd as well. Which
Yeah, it hasn't really been too much at the forefront, but now we're going to be working with Volcano Energy. You've got Pierre Rochard coming, giving his insights on how it's working at Riot platforms. He's come down and he's given lessons to the Cuba Plus students here, like intense master classes at universities, 3-hour classes. So he's got the experience of being able to speak and being able to communicate these really important ideas that can be propagated across the globe.
Well, he's got a lot of experience. I mean, he's been in the game since 2013, as you read his profile here, and also been part of the Satoshi Nakamoto Institute and developing developing education and open source software platforms as well. So this guy, someone to come and listen to down at Adopting Bitcoin. Really excited to have big names like this turning up. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's an honor to have people like Pierre come down and impart their knowledge. His wife is coming as well. We'll announce her in one of the next.
Oh, she's a speaker too?
She's a speaker,
awesome.
And she's super interesting as well.
Okay.
Morgan Rochard.
Looking
forward to announcing her publicly at the news update. But that's Pierre. That's mining. There's a lot of evolution happening with the mining. There is plenty happening with it. I mean, mining, what it allows for you to do is it allows you to invest in energy projects that you mightn't have been able to invest in classically, because you have a cash flow income source from that energy through Bitcoin. So when there isn't demand for energy through people's needs, then there's a base load demand by Bitcoin, which I just think is one of the most amazing magical. It is surreal. It's otherworld. No, literally.
Magic volcano money.
And its relationship with the physical world. I mean, that's the beauty of it. And
in case anybody doesn't know, you should definitely book time before and after your trip for the conference, because there's going to be things to do beforehand, like the movie night and the unconference with My First Bitcoin. A lot of people enjoy going down to Bitcoin Beach to see where it all started, and then
beautiful.
Also, come up to see Berlin as well, where you can have a great circular economy experience. And one of the little known secrets about Berlin is we're on a volcano that actually mines geothermal energy for Bitcoin mining.
Yeah, there's 100 megawatts that are being used as electricity, and that's been expanded to 150 megawatts. Now, that's not Bitcoin mining, that's electricity production, but there are 4 containers rammed, packed with miners there that are buzzing 24/7.
Kelly stacking sats. I believe those sats do not show up in the public wallet address, so no one really knows what they're up to over there.
Yeah, but they're definitely stacking anyways.
I reckon he's going to surprise everyone one day and be like, look at my little stash over here.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling knowing that there's
building a treasury.
Building a treasury, machines buzzing down the road.
Yeah,
and an expanding energy base. I mean, it's nice to know you've got energy security like that, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the objectives of the government here. They just put in that new data center, which is also going to suck up a lot of energy. Yeah. So a large part of Bukele being focused on energy production is because he's putting in the infrastructure. As we mentioned, AI is going to be a massive consumption of this. Bitcoin mining doubles in the fact that it can actually provide grid stability, which is huge.
Oh, it's massive, and I think we've only hit the tip of the iceberg in terms of what Bitcoin mining means to us. It's going to be the source of all money once we get to hyper-Bitcoinization, and they're going to be the source of funds. And I think the institution or the framework and pipes that are built around miners are going to be really intricate, and they're going to serve humans in ways that we don't know.
Awesome. Yeah. Speaking of serving humans, we got a whole heap of people that need to get from the airport to accommodation to the conference center. Anything they need to know in particular, but I guess people need to start booking. Start booking. Check out the website. There's an email there. We'll be making a Telegram account for anybody who's got their ticket, so you're in a group. Okay. You get to know exactly what's going on, and you are not left out. El Salvador is a surreal experience. This country is growing at a rapid rate. Yeah. It's one of a kind, I think, in the history of humankind. So if you want to be part of that experience, this is a really good opportunity. Yeah, one of the concerns that a lot of people have had is safety. But the thing is this is probably one of the safest countries in the Americas at the moment. So basically, you can come, you can get safe transport from the airport to the city. We're going to be in San Salvador. And then I was going to go somewhere with all of that, and I've lost it.
But people here, when you come here, you interact with the Salvadoreños, and they are the friendliest individuals. You're welcomed with open arms. It is a sight to behold. You feel like you're at home, and it's going to be an experience. I mean, a lot of synergies form from these conferences. This is where jobs start to form, where hands are shaken. This is where new ideas are born, and new motivations change the world.
There's a lot of builders here. If you want to come and learn about the projects that are actually building the infrastructure that makes all of your daily life on Bitcoin easy, we've had an amazing experience at the last 2 conferences, shaking hands with people who make amazing tools that we use pretty regularly now.
Yeah, and it's because of these opportunities of getting together that these ideas get to become a reality. So come make your Bitcoin enthusiasm a reality at Adopting Bitcoin 2024.
All right. We're going to wrap it up?
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
Okay. If you were paying attention, you would have seen a discount code come up on the screen. Make sure you use that when you book and pay with Bitcoin today.
Yeah, BTC Berlin. Guys, get your tickets. Get over to El Salvador. Come be part of the family.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week for week 3 of news updates, Adopting Bitcoin 2024.
We're going to have 2 more speakers for you. and we're going to enjoy every moment of it. We'll see you guys soon. Roll us out, Joel.